Welcome back everyone to my Darklands party building guide. I'm Zin, and this time we are going to create our last two party members. One of them will be an alchemist and the other will be our great leader, who is actually a priest. So let's start with the alchemist. Thomas Thunders. And I think wealthy urban families are best for such occupations overall. So wealthy urban and the usual high strength, and then after all, alchemist only needs to be super intelligent, so max out intelligence, and the rest should go to strength and endurance. That's it. And for a good alchemist, the best starting profession is being an oblate. Well, you can go for similar academic professions like a student. You can be a clerk, but those don't increase that much your alchemy. 3 and 4, 5. You get 9 points together with the oblate, so I'm going to go with that. Alchemy. And as I've said, this guy should be the artificer as well, opening locks and similar hazards, traps. He needs to be good at Latin, read and write. Religion and virtue is a must for everyone. And, well, he should be good at throwing weapons as well, because you have to throw those alchemical bombs and potions. Well, you can trade them to other characters who are better at throwing, but I'm still putting these points there for now. And he still has to be an oblate, so later he can be a master alchemist at the end. Artificing and Latin. Now he can be an alchemist. So let's do that. Religion, virtue, and artifice. And at the end he became a master alchemist, which is good. It will give me 2 more alchemical formulas to add to my repertoire. Virtue must be max, and the rest should go to speak Latin. And we have our alchemist now with 1 to 5 formulas, and he gets those 5 potions in his inventory as well. So at the age of 35, it's pretty decent to have this kind of skill. Well, for now I'm going to use him for storing all the leftover equipment from the old team. And remove this guy from the party, and we are going to create our leader. As I said, he should be a priest, like Lucius von Goldenkrantz. And obviously the best choice here is noble. No questions asked, and super charismatic. And you also need decent perception and intelligence to be able to go for the priest profession. The rest is strength and endurance. Like that should be fine. Or maybe one. No, perception needs to be high. That's it. And well, you could go for a monk, being a monk, but those guys are quite aloof, so they are not the best leaders. So I think it's best if you again start as a noble here, as with the knight, because they get a lot of religious training and virtue, and speak common is the most important skill for them. Healing as well, Latin obviously. Some weapon skills don't hurt. Let's try impact weapons. And that's it basically. And now he can be a priest or an abbot. The priest has a higher endurance, as you can see. Abbot's endurance is a bit lower. And overall the priest is the best religious profession. Abbots get a small advantage of gaining knowledge of 2 additional saints, but you can get those later in the game, so for creation it's the priest all the way. Healing, religion, virtue, speak common. These are the skills you have to put all points into if you want to be an optimal leader, and keep going with the priest until the age of 40, I think. So super religious, healing skill of 40, it's not bad. And extremely high charisma, so this is a born leader. Oh, which reminds me, I have to put some points into speak common. Well, and I want to have 50 points in virtue, because it determines which saints I can actually pray to. And we have 15 in healing, so our strength and endurance actually suffered. We are a bit old with this guy, but he can still hold his own in a fight, I'd say. He can hold some gear, maybe some chain, armor. Let's see how much he can carry. Brigandine, perhaps? I don't think he will. He's already at heavy load, so this Brigandine is not recommended. Let's see if we have maybe a nice chainmail. Full chainmail. Yeah. So this load should be fine. Maybe later I go even with lighter armor and add the shield to his armaments. Those help you avoid wounds. This guy just stays back and tries to defend himself as much as he can, while the others clean up the place. So that's basically the character creation in the game. You know, you can select their heraldries and customize their looks, like my priest should be looking like a priest, you know. Well, this is actually a monk, as I can see. Well, maybe sometime in the future we are going to play a bit with this team. Until then, I hope this helped at creating some good adventurers and enjoy playing Darklands, because it's one of the best role-playing games I ever played. So thank you everyone for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.